meeting about eating outside the kingdom. That's just my belief, all right? And wouldn't go through all this if I didn't believe that. Hope y'all doing the same, all right? We have what, 9 days? 9 days. Well, this here is for the family, all right? Number one, love the royal house. Hope y'all are celebrating in your own way. All right, we ain't celebrating no fucking Easter. And I'm doing this video, first of all, for the Pharisees, all right? Because I know you punk-ass motherfuckers on here watching, all right? So we're going to show you, if I may, LT, let me get that from you. Yeah. Y'all check it out, all right? What we got here? We got spaghettis, all right? Complete with the smoked sausages, all right? We got that. We got, what's this right here, Mom? This is cat. That's cat. Got catfish. Meow. We know y'all don't like that shit. All right. Another pan of catfish. No. That's sole?
That's sole.
Ooh, that's the fillet of sole. Look at that. Ain't it nice and bready? And well, we got the cornmeal here. Ain't it nice and crispy? And then we got the the shrimps. We know y'all don't like that. All right. And then we got another pan of shrimp. Look at that. I even got a close-up for y'all so y'all can see the seasonings. Y'all see that shit? Look at that. Do y'all see that? All right. And then we can thank this man right here. Say shalom, all right. We got the, what we call this again? Kebabs. The kebabs. I don't know how I fucked that up. All right. We got the kebabs ready to go. If y'all was at the Ria Mista, y'all remember that. Oh, and look at here, we're not done. We're not done. We're not done. Look here. We got the garlic bread. Y'all see the seasonings in there? I want y'all to get a close up. We got a nice salad full of juicy tomatoes. Oh, and we got the ceviche. We got, look here. We even got the flat tortilla chips. See there? We got the ceviche. Come here, Celeste. Northern Kingdom in the house. It's a car. All right. We love our Northern Kingdom, goddammit. Look here. Now, I don't know what this is, but it look damn good. What's that? Agua chili. As an R chili? Agua chili. And we got 5 million limes. All right. We got all the dipping sauces we need. And look there. Oh, look at there. We got a strawberry cake. Uh-oh. Oh, you don't want to miss nothing. You want to open it up to see, to show them. Uh-oh. And for more dessert, the parfaits. How about that? Look at it. She happy? So, spin it around now. Go ahead and bottle that up. All right, Royal House. Enough bullshitting around. It's time to eat. All right. We got 9 days. All right. I pray that y'all are holding on and keeping your vibration up.
I want to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Aracha HaKodash, and double honors to the elder apostles and bishops of Great Millstone. Honors as well to you, brethren, you fellow believers of this faith, you supporters of this truth, including you few sisters as well, and shalom to the elect. Okay, so anyway, this video has been surfacing around again with this guy. I forgot what he calls himself. He says he's King David reincarnated or something like that. House of David. I can't remember what he calls himself. But I want to kind of go into a couple of scriptures as we've all went in on scriptures on this guy, and just this man has a need for attention. He has a gluttony demon, right? Like that. Like on that movie Spawn, the Spawn clown, the violator, right? He has a lot of issues, but we're going to go into this man, the Kneegard of meats, right? And the Lord deals with balance. This is clearly not balanced, and clearly food brings the people, I guess. I don't know. For whatever reason, when you cook big dinners and big meals, everybody wants to come and eat. Right, so we can see that what this man is doing is using food to reach the congregation of the people. Nothing's wrong with having dinners with brothers if that's the case. There's nothing clearly wrong with that, but You can see this man has a gluttonous spirit, a rebellious spirit. And he's, when people are rebellious, they do the very thing that they're rebelling against. They would do that very thing, right? So instead of even moderately having some swine there, they'll put a whole bunch of swine there, made up in different things. Then they'll put the crab cakes. They'll have mostly abominable food, but then they'll have some clean foods mixed among it. Kind of like a cannibal that you see in the cartoons when they're cooking people. Then they're cutting up onions and vegetables to spice the flavor. But anyway, this is what it is, man. Proverbs 23 and 20. It says, be not among wine bibbers, among riotous eaters of flesh. That's all these people want to do. They want to eat and drink. Right? They just want to eat and drink. For the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty. It's not good to overdrink either. It causes too many problems. And drowsiness shall clothe a man with rags. Right? You kind of lose your wits. You just kind of lose your wits. You don't have your faculties, as they say, with you. There's nothing wrong with getting nice with some wine, but you got Jake that he want to guzzle it down, and then he want to chop up some swine's flesh. I'm not going to go strictly make a long video on this guy as we've done him in the previous past. This is Deuteronomy 21. This is called the rebellious son, right? And this man is rebellious. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father, remember to say, ask thy fathers, or the voice of his mother, and that they may have chastened him, will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him, and bring him out unto the elders of the city, unto the gate of his place. They shall say unto the elders of the city, this is our son. He is stubborn and rebellious, meaning he don't want to get up and go to work. He don't want to do a damn thing, but sit home and, if they had video games, play video games, right? He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard, right? And all the men of the city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. This man is not hearing and fearing nothing, man. He just want to keep scarfing down his gluttonous, abominable foods. And let him do it. That's what he's meant to do. It's amazing how he keeps his beard. You see how these guys do? They put on the front, they keep the beard. They shave their head bald, but they keep the beard. To show that they make the people believe they're righteous. And a couple of people in the audience you can see are unhealthy. They look sick. Right? You can see they look sick. But hey, that's what it is, man. I guess, like I said before, I'm not going to do a long video on this. This is the point I want to get to. Sirach 31 and 19. 18. When thou sittest among many, reach not thine hand out first of all. Just out to grab the meat, grab the flesh, scarf it down, right? A very little is sufficient for a man that is well nurtured. And he fetcheth not his wind short upon his bed. That's kind of going into you eating so much, fetching your wind is trying to catch your damn breath while you're laying down or sitting up. You so-called overate so much. I remember when I was younger, I did that. Everybody went them cookouts, and you would shove everything down, and then you feel all sick. And there's no way you can go lay down. But this big Jake, that's what he does. All these people there, man, that's not a little bit of food. They're scarfing that down, right? It says, sound sleep cometh with moderate eating. That's how you sleep better. He rises up early, and his wits are with him. But the pain of watching the choler and pangs, going into pain, of the belly are with a unstable man. It says, and if thou hast been forced to eat, arise, go forth, vomit, and thou shalt have rest. And they were doing that back then too. You had certain people who would eat and they would shove down most as they can because maybe the food was scarce. So they had the idea of, let me eat all I can get. But the body can only take but so much. Now this food today is malnutritious. So when you eat, the whole point of eating is your stomach gives you, releases chemicals to the brain to say, hey, I'm full. But the food, if it's not nutritious, say like your whole grain, your cereals, if it's not nutritious, you're going to dump in a lot of calories, but there's no nutrition. So your body can't quite say, hey, I'm full. Or if it does, it won't be long before you're hungry again and you're just throwing in calories. Now, he's got the cake sitting there, the drinks. As I said, some people do that. Nothing wrong with having a dinner if you're going to have a brotherly dinner. But come on, man. All this abominable stuff, he's just adding sin to sin. It says, in all thy works be quick, so shall there no sickness come unto thee. Who is liberal of his meat? Men shall speak well of him, and the report of a good housekeeping will be believed. But against him that is a Kneegard of his meat, right, this is what it says, the whole city shall murmur, and the testimonies of the niggardness shall not be doubted of. So, shew not valiantness in wine, for wine have destroyed many. Right? So you got that mindset of, and a lot of us have issues. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that everybody, we all cursed. We all curse. We all have hell on us. We all have addictions. We all have certain things. And this is what is here to help us and correct us. But this man is not only being a drunkard and a glutton, right? Right? He's worse. He's adding sin to sin. He's adding abominable foods on top of that gluttony. Shrimp and he's doing it on purpose. He's trying to tempt the Lord. But the Lord's going to get him. Give it time. You can't get away with that. Now, has he read the story of Apostle Paul when he talked about the shambles in 1 Corinthians 10? About the sacrifice food? What did he say? If it offend thee, don't eat it for the conscious sake of men. So if this man is looking at that and saying, okay, this you could eat this food, which we know their food in the shambles was clean foods. That was dealing with the sacrifice of foods. But if this man had the mindset of that, why would he put that all up on YouTube, knowing that it's offensive to many other Israelites? If he wants to eat it, he eat it. But he's not supposed to do that to other men. Let's get, you know what? I got one more scripture. I'm going to get a scripture real quick. But that's what he does. If he wants to sit there and eat with his congregation and they eat it, that's on them. But to put it out there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't do that, man. We don't even put our own food out there like that. Matthew 5:17. It says, think not that I come to destroy the law of the prophets. I come not to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, which it hasn't, one jot or one tittle, which it hasn't, shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. It hasn't all been fulfilled yet. That's the problem with people. If it was fulfilled, he wouldn't say, hey, I will not drink of the fruit of the vine till I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom. He wouldn't have to come back. Right? Whosoever there shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he should be counted least in the kingdom of heaven. Not only is he breaking the commandments, he's teaching men so. Right? But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Right, so we do teach the laws to the best of your ability. right? We do and teach it. We all can't keep the laws perfectly 100%, but we do the best we can as the first commandment. But this guy's sick. He's niggardly indulged in his meats, his unclean meats at that. You're not even supposed to indulge on clean meats, but unclean meats. That's what this guy's doing. And the color and pangs are really going to come, and he'll see. That's all I have on that. Shalom.